16, you were kind of toying with the idea of turning your life around?
No.
That's just what they
I
said?
didn't have no thoughts. I didn't know how to. At that time,
So even at 16, you were borderline toying with turning your life around? No. No, actually, I was not. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're trying to in TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like hook cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's not good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You're not going to get nobody's college, though. Big dog, tap in with the tap in. Make sure, in fact, tapped in with that tap in. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's that knowledge, though. You're not going to get in nobody's college, though, big dog. It's that good knowledge, you're not going to get nobody's college, big dog. Hit a like, comment, subscribe. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use. Knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Finna slide into this man, Fleece Johnson, getting choked out by a man who had no clothes on him when he was 16. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I was like borderline illiterate. I ain't been in the school system in about 6 years. I got kicked out of school at the age of 10 and never went back and stuff like that. And so I didn't know how to write my name when I went to prison.
Right.
I learned all that in
And was there actual school programs set up, or did you just have to take it into your own hands to learn?
I took it in my own hand. And I talked to people that got GEDs. They can tutor me, right?
Right.
You know, if I got a question or something. But I went to the library, prison library. They got all kinds of books from first grade all the way up to GED college.
Right.
So it sounds like he had a thirst for education. At least he's not out here just happy with ignorance. He's just, trying to find some way to make it so better.
So I studied myself.
Did you start to become a way more hardened criminal or a hardened gangster as a result of being around all of these older guys who are in there for, crazy shit?
Yeah. The people I hung with on the street when I was 13, they was in their 30s. And so I was really feared in my city, man. I carried 2 nickel-plated 45 automatics. And I had no problem pulling them on anybody. I can walk in any club, they don't ask me how old I am. They know who I am. Soon I walk in, they just let me come in. Treat me like I was an adult.
Right.
And they know if they didn't, I would have robbed them and shot their place up.
Wow, that was a wild time. It was just...
This man said he was just a menace, bro. He's running into police cars after beating the body. Bro, you unalived a cop, beat the body in the same day, steal a police car, and running into a police car. You steal a police car to running into a police car after beating a police body. You a kid blowing down whole adult nightclubs and all that kind of stuff. So they, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
It feels like you're just describing like a version of America that is just kind of totally different compared to what it's like these days.
Yeah, I am. In all my robberies, I never put a mask on. I never wore a disguise. I run into place, jump up on the counter, pull my gun out, pop it twice, and rob it. And some places I'll tell them who I am. My name is Fleece Johnson. I wanted that type of drama, man. It's like I was what's been happening to me in my life. I started off as a real nice child, man. Real nice child. And then I hit prison, and I'm telling you, that was other than anything I ever went through.
Going in there and announcing your name first and last with no mask. Oh yeah, bro said I wanted y'all to know it's me, for sure. And it's like, is he doing it to get away with it, or is he more so just about the reputation? Because it doesn't seem like he wants to get away with anything, especially if he's announcing himself first and last name.
In my life, and I never experienced fear, terror, real torture until I hit the penitentiary.
Really? And what was your first experience with that like? Like, when did you really start to realize how brutal this environment was?
Well, I started realizing that when I took a shower, I was in LaGrange prison, and I took a shower, and this big dude named Reggie, I'm talking about, man, he had a big chest, just muscle up, and he was staring at me, and his thing was hard, and so I got out of the shower, and I told some people, some of my friends, and they said, yeah, he's a freak, man. You better watch him. So one day he decided to make his move, man. He got me in a chokehold from the back, and I'm naked and he's naked. And he's trying to pull me in back of the...
Getting choked out by a naked man while you're naked is an incredible situation to be in.
And I'm kicking my legs out, and he's trying to pull me in back of this wall where he can finish me up. And I'm trying to get a sound out where I can alert somebody. Man, I need help, man.
And you're what, 16?
Man, yeah. And just so happened, one of my friends walked in there and hollered at everybody, he's getting attacked. So all the dudes running there, so we jumped him. We got him on the ground, and I put some boots on, and I said, go get me some boots, man. And dude brought me some boots. I tied him up, and I put some underwears on, and while he was on the ground, I stomped him so bad, and here's what didn't...
And that's the thing, too. You at that point, you got to stomp him to where he can't even be, just... You got to go ahead and put that man up out of there, big dog, because he's tripping. So you got to go ahead and do something egregious to him to make sure that your point is being made for sure.
Nobody see. It was duty all over the floor. But they didn't know that came from me. The pee and the duty, that man, he choked me till I duty, man. I shit it. And but I didn't want them to know it came from me, so after I stomped him so bad, I put it out that I stomped him till he shit it. But the shit came from me, man. That was my first terrifying experience, and I was saved by the bell on that encounter. That encounter saved me by the bell. But I got to fighting, I got this angle stuff in me. So they gonna send me to the worstest prison.
So that dude literally scared the SHIT out of that young man for sure, like in a literal sense, not even in a figurative sense.
In the state of Kentucky called Eddyville. Now, that's where they got the lecture and people locked up for killing their whole family and stuff. So I went down there and had some real terrifying experiences down there.
Right. So, but when you first beat up this guy who tried to take advantage of you, did you get punished in any way by the jail for that, or did that go undetected?
No, I got punished.
Okay.
Yeah, I did get punished. I got put in a hole, right? But back then, back in them days, if a black person gets hurt, they sweep that under the table.
Really?
Like, yeah, I seen black people get...
Yeah, as long as, I guess, as long as it wasn't a black person hurting a white person or an officer, nobody cares about two black people hurt each other, unfortunately.
Stabbed and killed, and they swept it right up under the table, man.
Wow.
And then if they do go to court, they get something like 3 years. You kill this man, just got 3 years, And so they didn't really care about black-on-black crime in prison.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I could imagine that, down south prisons during, what is this, the 90s? It must have been...
No, the 80s and the 70s.
The 80s? Oh, shit.
I went in the prison system in the 70s.
Right. Damn. So, okay. But, think about it, racism obviously still kind of thrives down south a bit more than where we're at, and it just feels like in the prisons it's got to be as archaic as possible.
Man, racism was so bad at this prison.
Yeah.
And the first day I entered the prison, I had a fight the first day, man, over some cheese. They had a thing out that if you eat cheese, you're a rat, I said, who put that shit out? And wasn't nobody in the prison eat cheese, but I said, I'm gonna eat it. And I was in a table of white.
If you eat cheese, you a rat. So now nobody. So now everybody's diet is restricted. Like what the hell? That's dumb.
Guy was calling me rats, and I laughed and finished my meal, then picked that tray up, went over and popped one on me in the head. So, and then I went to the hole, and when I got out of the hole, because they didn't think I was going to come out of the hole, because in that prison, the white dudes ran that prison. I don't care what you say. They ran that prison, and they took pride. If they fought somebody black, they took pride in making sure he don't whoop them. They had a lot of pride, man. But when I got out of the hole, I had a butcher knife somebody gave me, and we all talked it out. And so I solved that problem. Now everybody's eating cheese.
Wait, you solved the problem of
I solved that problem. Now everybody's eating cheese is a wild way to end the situation.
people not eating cheese with the butcher knife? How?
Yeah, see, when I got out of the hole, I done went over at the table and took a steel. They used to have steel food trays back then. They got plastic now. Yeah, the ones that was calling me a rat and all that for eating cheese. So it was like 4 of them sitting at the table. So I'm fighting all of them. So when they locked us up, they was making threats. We're going to kill that nigga. We're going to kill him. We're going to contact so-and-so in the hole. We're going to have him burnt to death, all this stuff. And so I get out of the hole. I said, yeah, I'll go to the back to the yard. And this old black man said, he said, I don't know who you are, but I admire what you did. He said, I'm too old to fight. He said, but you gonna need this. Gave me a butcher knife. And when I seen them coming, I said, here it goes, man. I know I'm gonna die today, but I'm take somebody with me. So I was walking towards him, then I just say, fuck it, and just broke out in a run and was running at him. And I pulled the knife out. I said, I'm just gonna run and just throw a slicing, right? But they scattered, and they was like, hey, man, we didn't come to fight, man. We didn't come, man.
He like, hey, oh no, this young nigga tripping. Yeah, I ain't trying to get into none of that with you, big dog. We just trying to figure this out before one of us lose our lives. Mainly us than you. You feel me? Because it looked like he coming to catch a body.
We want to talk, man. We don't know who put that out, man. But I've been eating cheese all my life, and I ain't no rat and all that, man. The guard seen you with that knife, so I passed the knife out to somebody else. They came and shook me down, didn't find it. You know, now everybody's eating cheese now. So,
I mean,
just like that, grilled cheese for everyone.
and I'm used to people describing prison as usually the blacks and the Mexicans have more power than the white guys. Usually the white guys, people describe them as being kind of like meth heads and just junkies and weird.
man, that's a lie. Them white guys in that prison,
He's also talking about Kentucky versus California.
they were openly referring to black people as monkeys and nickels. And they would talk it out in the open, and they would dare you to say something about it. They had all the weapons, and like they let them work in the engineering department where they can use a grinder. They was making swords, and they'd come out of with a blanket, carrying a whole big armful of weapons, and then all the blacks will see it, and they scared to death because they ain't got number toothbrushes. And them white guys, they ran that prison. But they ain't never seen nothing like me when I came in there. And they had a land where blacks eat in this land, whites eat in this land. Wow. So when I got in the black land, I said, there ain't that many people in this white land. So I went over. They said, man, don't do that. I said, man,
No, I'm going to go ahead and get on the white line where it's shorter.
you. I got in the line. Yeah, I did. And I got in the... I broke through the color line. That's exactly what I did. And blacks used to eat in the back of the kitchen. They eat in the middle and in the front. I set a tray down in the middle. Guy said, that's reserved. I said, yeah, for me. And I broke through all that.
Everything 420 really is that.
All right, man. So we about to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest is free. Avenue Industries free. We gone.
Wait. 60 bands on my name. How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are rapists. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you want it, you gon' take it. Stop the freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General butt naked, the kid Tesher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack and slut and pathetic, Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam, this how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock of belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane, we know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Lose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flocko, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumb ass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Wait. Hear me out though, right? Pause. Wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right, so, right, wait though, right? I do want to